So I asked about artists earlier. Do we have any writers here? Do we have any writers that would want to come up, like literally climb on a stage because there's no stairs? You seem really eager. Do you want to come too? Climb on stage and come share a poem? Sure. Oh, hello. You want to introduce yourself?
Yes. I'm Savannah.
Savannah!
This one's real sad.
Awesome.
Funeral. The first thing you hear is the silence, deafening and soothing, all at once. The vibrant, perfumey flowers wail, and we don't clap after songs are sung. Maybe we're afraid of waking her, like she might just rise from her casket. It's burgundy, not green, never green, although both are her favorites. And scold us for not being sensitive during this time. No, she would tell us how to respond to the endless I'm sorries and my condolences, because all we can do is nod and smile feebly, pleasantries tugging at the corners of our frowns. She would wish her granddaughter a happy birthday, even though her somber gift is a funeral. 1 minute, you're drinking your morning tea with milk and honey, watching the birds in the trees. The next, you're on the bathroom floor, cheeks flushed with grief and throat ragged from sobbing. Death does that to people like us, plucks us out of our bodies, the delicate framework of who we are. It changes us.
Thank you. Do you have yours ready to go? Awesome. It takes, if you've ever given a public speech before, usually throw up in your mouth at least once. But to get up on stage and to share something vulnerable like poetry takes a lot of courage. So thank you so much for sharing. You guys playing? Do people still play?
Okay, hi, my name is Meryl.
I love your smartphones.
Thank you. This is a poem I wrote at 1:30 in the morning. Couldn't sleep and I was super sad, so I wrote stuff. Yeah.
Appropriate.
Okay, doesn't really have a title, I'm just gonna start it. How many milligrams will it take to clean up this mess of a human? How much to fill up this empty shell? How strange is it to want so badly to do something, but not even try? I feel broken. Maybe it's because I am. But my brain equates laziness, my brain equates not doing things with laziness, and therefore I'm lazy. I don't have an illness, just a character flaw. I'm constantly second guessing my medical diagnostics, second and third and fourth and on and on and on. The fact that I have a medical disorder has yet to fully sink in. Or possibly it has sunken too far, so far in the depths of my brain that it only rarely comes out. When I can barely navigate my bedroom floor or I have an assignment that's a week and a half overdue, I finally think, maybe my medicine isn't working. My brain seems to forget the fact that depression runs in my family, or that my therapist says several experiences I've had sound like anxiety attacks. It forgets the huge amount of evidence of my mental illness and just says, yeah, you're lazy and a coward. Why do the work? Stop putting it off. Or why is it so hard for you to talk to him? It's not that hard. Why? Why am I so pathetic? And maybe this is why my brain forgets the fact that I have a mental illness, because it's hard to accept. Hard to accept that I am broken, that sometimes I won't be able to get out of bed or to speak to strangers. Sometimes these are things that I just can't do, and maybe in the future these will be problems most of the time. I'm better now than I was in the past, but I'm probably going to have harder times in the future too. I could slip back deeper into depression. These dangers are looming in my future, and I have no choice but to face them. This is something I'll have to deal with for life, and I still haven't fully processed that. I wish it could all be in my past, but it's not, and it never will be. This truth is like a concrete wall in my mind, and there's no way to get around it. I guess I'll just have to learn to walk along it.
say something, you're not defined by your diagnosis. It took years for me to learn that, but that's not who I am.
Okay, so this is a poem that I wrote. It's really sad. A girl that I had gone to school with unfortunately took her life, and so this is a poem I wrote for her. The world keeps rotating, the stars keep shining, and the wind keeps blowing. Nothing stops for death, even the ones we love only pause, and then they tread forward. May the leaves still fall, and the flowers continue to bloom. For you, my dear, for this is but a death sequence.
I have an irrational need for there to be something wrong with me, so that I have a reason to fight to live, or rather, a good reason to die. It all started with desperation and spite.
A lot of honesty. Thank you so much, everybody that just shared.
Yeah.
So like we said, we started Secret Midnight Press to publish feelings, to express those, to give people, kind of a friend in those feelings. So we managed. We've been around for like a little over a year. We managed to put out Ashley's book, Smoke Signals, my book, Memphis Spicata, and then we did a book together called Live Poems, Love Poems. It's poems about life and love, and the good and the bad and all of that. And then we put out 2 other books. We did one called Ships. You want to talk about Ships?
Yeah. So we put out Ships last summer. We asked readers to send us anonymous letters in a 2 from kind of format. So it would be like to my grandmother, to my neighbor, my future self, my past self, things like that. And it would paint the picture of a relationship. It was maybe something that they didn't feel like they could say or didn't have the chance to say. And so we had them send 4x6 note cards with these letters. And they're really beautiful and really vulnerable and honest. And so Ships is short for relationships. So it's just kind of, a picture of all the different dynamic ways people relate to one another. It's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. No, it's heavy. It's great.
Yeah.
And then, so we have like 5 people on the Secret Midnight Press team. One of them is this girl named Pamela, and what she can do with a pencil and pen is seriously insane. Yeah, straight up. It's incredible. Like, her drawings come to life and chase you around. You're like, stop, please. But she did 25 drawings for a book of writer's prompts. So for all the writers that raised their hand earlier, it's like, a beautiful drawing, and then it'll be, a sentence, and it'll just be like, and then it exploded. And you're like, oh, it's up to me to decide what exploded. And then you get a few blank pages, and you can draw, and you can do whatever. It's a fun little thing. It's called The World in the Kitchen Cupboard, and the beginnings of other stories. It's rad. Super rad. Anyways, thank you so much for giving us an hour of your time. Hopefully, this will be the last show. My name's Jesse.
And Ashley.
We're Secret Midnight Press. Up next is Tessa Violet.